Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Javier Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, man. The referee stops the fight. Ryan Garcia drops Javier Fortuna a couple times, and I think he wins the TKO by the sixth round. But I didn't learn nothing more about Ryan Garcia in this fight. I mean, I think it's more about Javier Fortuna being garbage truck juice. I mean, um, but I will say Ryan looked better. He improved a lot tonight. Feet looked really good. Um, used the jab this fight. Had he used a jab versus TKO, it would have been over with. He stopped it with a jab. 1, 2, 3. That's what he stopped him with it. And the referee stopped him. He stopped him with a 1, jab, 2, straight right, 3. Came back with the left hook. Love the combination punching. Dropped him with a hook to the liver. Then he dropped him with another, I think, with a left hook to the head. Then he finished him off with a 1, 2, 3. So, but yeah, Ryan Garcia looked a lot better in his second fight with Dan Goossen as a professional. They used to both. He used to, Dan Goossen used to be his trainer in the amateurs, and they said when he turned pro, it just simply didn't work out for him. But yeah, he hit him with a 1, 2, 3, bro. And that's what did it for Tuna. A lot of people point out online he came in chunky. Ryan Garcia let you know exactly what it was in the back. He was handling their game plan. When Fortuna get injured, once Fortuna get tired, we're gonna go take him out. It wasn't even about that. Fortuna didn't throw. Fortuna didn't grab, didn't hold, didn't moving out. But one of the reasons, other than his conditioning, I believe it was simply because, Ryan Garcia just looked too big in there for Fortuna tonight. Now, uh, Fortuna, Ryan was saying that Fortuna was they changed the weight to 140. Then he said he couldn't make 140 because he had his Fortuna's promoter, Samson, pointed out that they only had 7 weeks to train. He was out of shape when he got the call. I think Tevin Farmer was one of the beginning choices, and apparently had 7 weeks of training. Fortuna didn't get any type of shape. And like he just, cut all the weight off, didn't do no training today. He didn't do what Fortuna do. He didn't move in and out. He was trying to land one punch. Ryan Garcia kept his backhand up, kept his hands up. Got grazed with a couple shots, but they come with the game. But Fortuna wasn't explosive. Fortuna didn't bring no power. Fortuna, even if he brought some of that explosion and power, it was just like he was fighting a fucking 154 pounder in there. Fortuna just didn't have enough weight behind him today to hang. Didn't have enough length behind him. Didn't have enough reach, size advantage behind him. And Ryan Garcia looked like a damn cruiserweight. I mean, the damn junior middleweight in there. He looked way bigger than Javier Fortuna in that ring in first round. That's what I noticed. And that's one of the reasons that, Ryan Garcia is going to have, at least at 35, even for that 40, he's going to have a height and reach advantage. That's what he's going to have, a height and reach advantage. That's one thing he's going to have, height and reach. And he used his jab today. His feet looked a little bit better, and that's one thing Dan Goossen was gonna have to work on, was using his jab. And his jab is what made this fight very easy for him. You can say Fortuna didn't come in shape. Fortuna signed a contract. Fortuna just showed up to get a check, and that's what I'm gonna say in a minute. Fortuna showed up to get a check. Fortuna was leased out. You know, Fortuna was leased out, and Fortuna did what Fortuna with people. Fortuna found the way out. That's what he did. Fortuna found the way out. Unfortunately, and I say this: I never want to see Javier Fortuna fight again. After we seen tonight, never want to see Javier Fortuna fight again. But Ryan Garcia had the 1 working, the 2 working, and the 3 was gonna work. I was wondering was he gonna open up, with an uppercut eventually, but I don't think Javier Fortuna gave him that opportunity. But 1, 2, 3 we ended it. Left hooks to the body. Just too big, too strong for Fortuna. Fortuna looked like a featherweight in there, or super bantamweight in there. That's what he looked like. That's exactly what he looked like. He was too big. That's exactly what he was. Just simply too big for. He was too big for him. He was simply too big for Javier Fortuna. And Ryan, his feet looked a lot better tonight. He moved his feet backwards. He If he had to do it, he had to move back double. He had to double move back. He did that. It was one step. He kept his chin tucked a lot better tonight. He improving. But one thing I was impressed with, his feet kind of improved a lot. They're not going to be the most fleet of foot fighter, but they move better tonight. He used the jab and his punches felt good. I know exactly when he took this fight what it was. He wasn't gonna fight Javier Fortuna, if he was dangerous, and Fortuna was no longer dangerous. Joseph Diaz showed that he wasn't the boogeyman that they was making him out to be. They was making him out to be. That's just what it is. A lot of people, a lot of people thought Fortuna was a boogeyman. And apparently, he really wasn't. That's what it was. He really wasn't this boogeyman. But Ryan Garcia made it look easy, too big, too strong, um, too athletic, the whole nine. That's what you got. And Fortuna, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him fight again. To be honest, I don't want to see Fortuna fight again. Um, and that's my honest opinion on it. I don't want to see Robert Fortuna fighting again. He came in there, man. He came in here tonight, and he even if you signed the contract, so fans paid their money. Fans pay their attention tonight because attention more than money because you losing time. Can't get time back. And Fortuna didn't show. You know, Fortuna didn't show that didn't come in shape. Then if you can't make the fight in a certain amount of time, I know it was some money that you felt that you couldn't turn down. But damn, you didn't come out there in no type of shape. You didn't have no type of game plan, but the land one big shot. You didn't, you shouldn't have took this fight. Now your stock drop forever. Now, if you lucky, if you get a fight again, you just an opponent. It's another PBC fighter that crossed the street and got their ass whooped. Another PBC was Carter when going to another neighborhood and they got their ass whooped. Javier Fortuna came out there, gave no effort. He should be investigated for taking a dive, in my opinion. Not saying he should be investigated. He basically came and got a check to lay down. So I don't know if Ryan really got better, or was really the opponent came in and didn't even give Ryan the ability to show what he really can do, what he really been working on. You got to ask yourself, was it already in the cards that he took a dive before the fight started? You got to ask yourself. Because we've seen Fortuna look better in losses versus Jason Sosa, Robert Jr., even a split this a draw or no contest with Adrian Granados, and this is what he come out. This is what he come out with. His performance is beyond disgusting for Javier Fortuna. He literally, I can't even say that he laid down because it take effort to lay down. I can't even say that he laid down. He came unprepared. All he did was make the weight and showed up with no game plan. Come on. He came to get a check, and they should withhold this check until a full investigation is done. That's what it is. They should withhold this check until a full investigation is done. Because he came out there and gave nothing, bro. Come on. He came out here and gave nothing. Nothing. No energy, no entertainment, no power, no speed, no nothing, bro. So really surprised me, man. It's just really sad though. But another PBC fighter get their dick knocked in the dirt. Shout out to Ryan Garcia. He improved his jab, improved his footwork. Him and Goosen working, they getting better. And like Ryan Garcia got the makings to be a really good fighter. And I think he can win a world championship if done right. So check out the fight reaction playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Check the Fire Reaction playlist, more videos like this. Hit my Spotify. Hit my link tree. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Check the Fire Reaction playlist for more videos like this. Peace.